that the AIDS virus is a result of genetic warfare testing.
That they could have the information willingly because you're on it.
That's what it became.
Exactly.
But I think
that's
it's
what it
just
was
the
to
progression.
become.
Jeffrey Epstein and the Island Boys. Stop. Why are they called the Island Boys?
Hey, what's good, y'all? We are back at it. Today, we'll be looking at some crazy TikTok that will leave you speechless. Let's get it.
This photo was taken by hikers in Bolivia. Initially, it just looks like an attractive shot of the surrounding area, but something odd can be spotted on the other side of the lake. Zooming in closer, there appears to be a semi-transparent creature walking along the edge of the water. We can see that the creature resembles the gray alien, with elongated arms and legs, a rounded head, with large bulbous eyes. The creature seems to be semi-transparent and doesn't have a reflection, so is this some kind of interdimensional creature, or just an elaborate hoax?
It looks like the hiker's camera actually caught my guy taking a mid-afternoon stroll. Hey, you can't blame the guy.
Future Reality Unlocked. Today's topic is about the rigged staged events around the NBA and their lead puppets Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and LeBron James. Using gematria you will see through the scripted events. For those of you that do not know, gematria is the practice of turning letters into numbers. I'm sure some of you remember the song ABC 123 by Jackson 5. They were telling the world about gematria. There's also a movie called Murder by Numbers starring Sandra Bullock. In the movie title, you can see the number 3 in the word murder and the number 8 twice, once in the word by and again in the word numbers. They were also telling the world about gematria and that murder equals 38. I want to start by saying to you delusional fanboys and cheerleaders, this page is not about bashing people, it's about the truth. We all know the truth hurts. If you're so in love with the industry and their puppets that you can't handle hearing reality about their weird, sketchy decisions, this page is not for you. I can care less about your crybaby comments. I'm here for the reality seekers, no one else. Now let's get into it. LeBron wears the number 6. LeBron James in ordinal is 114. 1 plus 1 plus 4 equals 6. In reduction, it equals 42. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Also, Kareem retired at the age of 42. Kareem wore the number 33. It's no coincidence that LeBron equals 33 in reverse reduction. It also equals 66. LeBron wear the number 6. Kareem 3 plus 3 equals 6. That is the 66 connection. LeBron goes by the name King James, which equals 89 in ordinal. It's no coincidence Kareem retired in the 89th year of the 20th century. LeBron James broke the all-time scoring record at the age of 38. He scored 38 points total in the game, and of course the game was on the 38th day of the year. LeBron broke the record by scoring his 38,388 point. Remember the numbers 388 in the title Murder by Numbers? The NBA does tributes in every single game. It's no coincidence you can see the number 38 twice within LeBron record-breaking number. The all-time scoring record lasted 38 years, 308 days before LeBron reset it. Remember, in numerology, 0 has no value, drop the 0, and there's the double 38 connection. The NBA has been doing rituals around LeBron since he was a child. More proof of that is Kareem broke the all-time scoring record literally less than 2 weeks before his 38th birthday, and of course LeBron was born 38 weeks later. You can't make this stuff up. It was already pre-planned. Kareem is the oldest player to win an NBA Finals MVP, and of course he set the record at the age of 38. This matrix is set up on rituals and tributes using numbers. More proof is LeBron broke the record on February 7, 2023, which can be written 2/7/23. It's no coincidence on that day. LeBron career points averaged per game was exactly 27.23. Don't be fooled by the NBA star players, they know about the numbers and staged games as well. That's why they're rarely upset after losing a game. It's usually all smiles and jersey swapping after the game. I will never respect any of the puppets or their masters because they don't deserve it. The puppets are all cowards. If they were to do something as simple as give the knowledge I'm giving the people, trust me, they'd disappear or end up having some random mysterious illness that will take them out. Sellouts can't say these words because that would be breaking the oath. They vowed to never admit anything that could wake up the masses. Again, if you love the industry, I'm going to be your worst enemy because I'm here to speak the truth and I do not care how you feel about it. To the reality seekers, comment the names of the industry puppets you'd like to see me do a video on in the future. There's so much more I could say, but I will cut it short for now. If you genuinely support Unlocked Reality, the link tree to my accounts on other platforms is in bio. Be sure to follow my backup account. Subscribe to my YouTube channel specifically to help me build a community there. As always, to see more videos, like follow and subscribe to future Reality Unlocked page.
Yeah, the level of NBA scripting doesn't surprise me. Adam Silver may want to consider having the NBA part of the next Oscar nominee.
Young Will Smith knew what was going on.
Do you believe in government conspiracies?
Oh, absolutely.
No, I'm serious. I heard
No,
you did.
definitely. No, oh my God.
I know I heard you did. Are you serious now?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm very serious. You can't tell,
You can't tell,
you?
no.
You can't tell.
I read that you felt that the government was deliberately spraying cold germs in subways, was deliberately trying to make people ill with the AIDS virus. This is pretty serious stuff. Do you really feel that?
Well, that's a good question. Well, I'm with Barbara Walters now. Oh, that's a serious one. Okay, so I got to, now, because people are going to chase me after this.
Oh, just like they chased Martin Lawrence?
People are going to chase me. I believe that it is quite highly possible that the AIDS virus is a result of genetic warfare testing.
By American agents?
Absolutely.
Well,
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird.
And I'm not sure about the whole spraying of germs in the subways, but even to this day, we have no idea the true purpose of chemtrails.
One of the creepiest and weirdest conspiracy theories says that for the last 140 years or so, many of the most powerful men in the world, and it is only men, gather at this secret location to perform a ritual in front of a giant owl statue. The place is called Bohemian Grove, they say, and attendees include almost every former president, CEOs, any power player in society. They gather here once a year in front of the owl and the bonfire. But the weirdest and most chilling part of all of this is that it's totally true and not controversial. You can go to Wikipedia, just go look up Bohemian Grove. It's a known location. You can go there right now. It's all fenced off. It even includes a photo from one of the gatherings. This is from 1967. There's Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, all just sitting around the table. The ceremony they perform in front of the owl statue is called Cremation of Care, and the powerful people dress up in costumes. The giant owl statue is called the Owl Shrine, and it has speakers and audio equipment inside of it so that it can speak to them in a booming voice. One of the first meetings to discuss the Manhattan Project happened at Bohemian Grove. And yes, it's still in operation. Recent attendees include Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. This, by the way, is why I so strongly dislike fake conspiracy theories, because you don't need to make things up. Powerful people are weirdos.
I think our world and corporate leaders can find a better way to spend their time than to be secluded in the woods, wearing weird costumes and giving reference to a 40-foot owl statue.
You know, like the Island Boys?
Oh, yeah.
You know why they're called the Island Boys?
Why?
No! You didn't know?
Yeah, because they kiss and shit.
No!
What are you talking about? They make out with each other.
Did you know the Island Boys were actually on Jeffrey Epstein's island?
Huh?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yo! You didn't know this?
There's evidence.
Bro, I'm not a lawyer, my
I
man.
don't believe that. Like,
What the fuck? You didn't know this?
Like, wait, were they the boys that were getting thing?
I'm gonna show you the picture.
No way, man.
Let me just show you the picture.
They never come back again.
Jeffrey Epstein and the Island Boys.
Stop.
Why are they called the Island Boys? Because they're on Jeffrey Epstein's island, fam. Come on, bro.
Bullshit.
Come on. This photo came out on like TMZ. That's actually them. Crazy.
To say the twins were regulars on that island might be an understatement. For all we know, they might be able to properly audit that Epstein list for accuracy.
Y'all thought I was playing. I know y'all see those lights.
Look at them. Not the little ones because my little mirror thing scratched up. I know you see those right there. Floating. Oh my, bruh. This every day out here, or every night. But still, look at that. But this really is Miami. I'm not playing. Look, this airport is right over here. That's the airport. You know, I mean, they always got little lights and stuff, and there's probably airplanes. But over here, this ain't the airport. Look at that. And them clouds not even moving. How the whole cloud not gonna move? It's just sitting there at nighttime. It's crazy. Look, ain't no other clouds in the sky. But right over here, look at them. And look at those lights. Bruh, y'all could, hey. Oh wait, it's a couple clouds right here. But look, they just frozen too.
Either the Miami folks were in attendance at the free drone show, or we're being paid a visit by our special friends from a different dimension.
Look! You need to get the boys! Did the kids come out to look?
Yeah, like how did that
Did you see it though when it was over here? It looked so crazy. It looked like it's on fire.
Here.
I don't think that's it. That sound comes from over there.
That's the noise, isn't it?
What the heck? Look at it, boy. Look at it. Look at it. That don't even look normal.
It really like a hole in
It's like it turned into a spirit.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's kind of hard to debunk when you have half the neighborhood fixated on the sky.
Within the past few months, animals around the world, different species, have been documented of walking around in circles. I've heard claims of scientists saying it's some type of disease that's going on, but I can't foresee how that would be happening with different species, fish, insects, bugs, all around the world at the same time. Doesn't really add up to me. Romans 8:22 says, "For we know that the whole creation groans and labors with birth pangs together until now." So we know that all of creation, the animals and the plants, are even longing for the return of Jesus Christ. And we know that when Jesus comes back again the second time, that every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that he is Lord. And I believe that even creation, the animals and the plants will bow, because back in the garden, it wasn't even supposed to be this way for them. We know the lion and the lamb will lay down together in peace when Jesus comes back again. So even creation is longing for the peace and the millennial kingdom and the new heavens and the new earth that Jesus will bring. But it's interesting to think that Jesus says in the last days that it will be like the days of Noah. And what's something that took place in the days of Noah? Well, animals did something very strange. In Genesis 6:19, animals in pairs walked all around the earth to Noah's ark to be rescued from the flood that was coming. There's also many other instances in the Bible of God using animals to get his message across. In Numbers 22:21-39, we have Balaam's donkey, which God actually spoke through the donkey to Balaam, who was being rebellious against the word that God sent Balaam the prophet to go speak. In Matthew 17, in one of Jesus' most unusual miracles, Jesus sent Peter down to the sea to grab a fish that actually had a coin in its mouth to pay the temple tax for him and Peter. A very unusual miracle, but God is in control of the animals, and so he will speak through them because all of creation is his. We also know through the prophet Joel that the Lord says that in the last days he will do multiple things, pouring out his spirit on all flesh, sons and daughters shall prophesy. But he also says he will show wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. So what are some of those signs that will be going on in the earth beneath? Well, it includes something to do with animals, most likely in some sort or another. I've got two more passages here that show that in the last days God uses animals to get his message across, that the time is short and the return of Jesus Christ is soon. In Revelation chapter 8 verse 9, it says, "A third of the living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed." So these will be signs of the very last days. And in Hosea 4:3, it says, "Therefore the land mourns, and all who dwell in it will waste away with the beasts of the field and the birds of the air. Even the fish of the sea disappear." So clearly, when we are in the last days, when we're in the final last days, God will use animals in many different ways. There will be animal die-offs, strange signs going on, and just many strange things in the earth. So is that what is going on here with these animals walking in circles? In Matthew 24, right after Jesus says, "As it was in the days of Noah, so it will be in the coming of the Son of Man," a few verses down, he says in verse 42-44, "Therefore keep watch, because you do not know on what day your Lord will come. But understand this, if the owner of the house had known at what time of night the thief was coming, he would have kept watch and would not have let his house to be broken into. So you also must be ready, because the Son of Man is coming at an hour when you do not expect him." Thanks for watching, and God bless.
Yeah, I believe we're experiencing consistent behavioral patterns from different types of animals outside the realm of coincidences. Only if we can actually communicate with those animals on a high level, at least to know what's coming.
There's no such thing as the government is in bed with the internet. No, the internet is a government installation that they allowed the world to use for free so that they could have the information willingly, because you're on it.
That's what it became.
Exactly.
But I think
that's
it's
what it
just
was
the
to
progression.
become.
You think so?
Yes.
I think the progression of technology oftentimes leads itself to, like, even cell phones. At first, it was Michael Douglas walking on the beach in Wall Street, looking amazing with that brick, carrying that big brick. Like, look at that guy. He's got a phone with no cord. He's out on the beach. This is insane. To everybody having a phone.
But not to everybody, because those in the ham radio community and people with the CBs, they didn't feel like that was cutting edge, because it really wasn't. Like
it's still cutting edge to be able to walk around with a device. It's a leap in technology.
Here's the thing. When you look at all of our inventions, that's when you know that these space encounters were real, because we only have advancement in a couple of industries in the world, and everything else is nothing. So like the microwave that they had 30 years ago, it looks the same as the same microwave now. Why? Because it was done as a military thing. It was supposed to be a weapon, and then they found out, it heats up food, and they put a door on it. And so it hasn't changed at all, because invention is very difficult. And
do you subscribe to the idea that we get back engineered?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why those leaps, we don't see those leaps in anything else, is my point. Like,
although I know there could be a lot of harmful exposures due to the misuse of the internet, A life without it means more letter writing, more phone calls, and a strong dependence on paperboys. I rather fight my battles with the internet.
Okay, I might be reaching, but what's going on here on Etsy? Why are these children's paintings so high? And why is there multiple of them, including one labeled pizza oil painting? Not to mention AI-generated pictures of kids eating wings and pizza, going for around 3 to 4K, and even pictures of pizza for 3K. And there's this one labeled coming soon for 51K, and the person's name is Earth's Dark Offering. I'm not saying anything is going on here, but let me know what y'all think is going on here.
Yeah, either someone from Etsy marketing department added one too many zeros to their online pricing, or Etsy got a lot of explaining to do. Yeah, I think I'll be better watching those animals from afar or outside an aquarium. This took us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like this video, subscribe to the channel for more contents like this. I will see you guys in the next one, but until then, peace and love.
Hey. Yeah, let's see how you do under pressure.